Welcome to the Sattva Circle, a podcast where we explore gentle, meaningful changes that can help you feel more grounded, nourished, and supported in your everyday life. I'm Amanda Mitchell, Ayurvedic mentor, and I'm here to guide you through simple, real-world practices that support your body, mind, and daily rhythm. In each episode, I'll guide you through simple Ayurvedic practices you can actually fit into your real life. We'll explore digestion, hormones, skin health, nervous system support, sleep, daily routines, and the tiny habits that create big results over time. Nothing overwhelming, nothing that requires you to overhaul your entire lifestyle, just practical, nurturing shifts that help you come home to yourself. Ayurveda is about gentleness and simplicity. If you're ready to feel more balanced and connected, one simple shift at a time, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Sattva Circle. So today's podcast is Understanding Ama, a gentle approach to detox. So what is Ama? It is the buildup of undigested material or toxins. Actions such as eating late at night, not having a daily bowel movement can lead up to Ama buildup. Ama shows up as heaviness, fogginess, sluggish digestion, low energy, and deep Ama can lead to aches and pains and chronic conditions. It's not scary, it's just a sign of imbalance. And Ayurveda is all about balance. So we'll discuss the doshas in the next episode. And once you know what your constitution is and the imbalance, you can understand how to bring your body back to its original state in balance. So why detox doesn't need to be extreme? I don't know about you, but when I used to think detox, I would think starvation and juicing. I don't really know why, but that's what I would picture. Fasting does have many benefits, but starvation is not the goal. Ayurveda avoids harsh cleanses. Instead, we implement simple habits such as drinking warm water instead of ice-cold beverages, or eating warm meals instead of refrigerated or ultra-processed foods. Slowly and steadily, scrubbing your channels of clogging problems reduces the chances of detox crisis. These would include loose stools, skin eruptions, energy depletion, and worse. Gentle daily habits clear Ama better than big detoxes all at once. Slow and steady is much gentler on your system and easier to maintain. Extreme detoxing stresses the hormones and the nervous system. So I much prefer the gentle way. So gentle Ama clearing shifts. One thing you can start doing is warm lemon water in the morning, a regular warm water the rest of the day. So your lemon should just be like one slice, doesn't have to be a whole lemon squeezed because that's going to be too much anyway. So just one lemon slice and some warm water in the morning. And note if you have extra heat in the body, like I mentioned in the previous episode, you'll want to take note of how much lemon you specifically use. Less is always more. Number 2, bigger lunches, protein and carbs to get you through your day, and lighter dinners to assist in the rest and digest while you sleep. I know in the US, our main meal is generally dinner because that's when we're all home together with our families, and that's when you have the most time to cook a meal. But obviously do what you're able to do. Ayurveda is about implementing simple things, not stressing out about things that you can't control. Number 3, eat at consistent times. Your digestive fire is at its peak around noon, so you'll want the biggest meal at that time. Breakfast is generally 1 to 2 hours upon waking, so between 7 and 9 a.m. or 6 to 8. And lunch is between 11 and 1, and dinner is before 6 p.m. So try to limit snacking unless you are hungry, and then eat a cooked apple or a pear with a dash of cinnamon instead as a snack. Number 4. Restful sleep. Everyone needs different amounts of sleep. Aim for 10 p.m. as your bedtime and a 5:30 or 6 o'clock a.m. wake-up time. Drinking water up until bedtime will likely have you up to the bathroom in the middle of the night, so try to limit water intake after 6 p.m. Minimize snacking unless you are really hungry, and then eat a whole food like a fruit or a veggie. And then simple spices like ginger or turmeric. Herbs have energetics that affect each of us differently, depending on your constitution. So ginger is heating and turmeric is drying. So unless you know what you should be doing, you may want to contact me for a consultation to figure out what spices are specific for you. Generally, I suggest cumin or coriander and fennel, and that's called a CCFT, which you can get from Banyan Botanicals. It tastes delicious, and it starts a gentle detox for your digestive system, all while you're drinking water. And then the last one is breath work for digestive fire. Just the pure act of deep breathing can aid many, many, many issues. Deep breathing involves your diaphragm with a deep belly breath, lifting the rib cage upon inhale and contracting the rib cage and deflating the belly upon exhale. When we are anxious or stressed, we tend to breathe shallowly, which can lead to a plethora of problems. So you always want to take nice deep breaths. So, what does AMA feel like? It can be feeling off. You can't really put your finger on it, but something just isn't right. You can feel heavy, especially after eating, foggy, you have difficulty recalling information when you normally don't. You struggle to find words, or you zone out easily and you're not able to focus. You can feel sluggish. You can't seem to get started on a project or started for the day easily when normally you can. Or you can feel bloated, especially after eating, even if you didn't eat that much. So, this week, I invite you to try one of the following. Warm lemon water in the morning. Remember, just one little slice of lemon is all you need. Or some deep breathing a few times a day. Maybe try it after each meal. Or try eating each meal at the same time each day. Breakfast at 7, lunch at noon, dinner at 5. Trying one little habit is easier to implement and stick with than trying all of the suggestions we discussed in this episode. So thank you for joining me today on the Sat Circle. If you're looking to begin your journey, I invite you to download your free Radiance Reset Guide, available on my website, www.sattvamw.com. It's a great reference to begin your Ayurvedic journey today. Inside, you'll find daily Ayurvedic rituals for hormone balance, natural remedies for menopause symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings, self-care practices for more energy, simple lifestyle tips for better sleep and a calmer mind. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to follow the show so you never miss your weekly wellness reset. And feel free to share this with a friend who could use a little extra support. Until next time, take gentle, meaningful care of yourself.